Growing outrage today over San Francisco's sanctuary city policy. Two sons last month. Edwin Ramos has a long rap sheet and would have been deported in a non-sanctuary city. The victim's wife and mother is now demanding justice.
You can't just let people come in and kill innocent people. I want justice. I want the people to see if my family wasn't safe, what makes you think yours will be?
Michelle Delacroix says the sanctuary city policy is to blame for this tragedy. She's founder of Mothers Against Illegal Aliens, and Joe Eliotto Veronese disagrees. He's former San Francisco police commissioner. Joe, you disagree. You say it's the feds' responsibility, but how could it be the feds' responsibility if they're not being notified?
Well, let's be clear. This entire city mourns the death of the Bolonga father and two sons. And it is not the result of the sanctuary city policy that this individual, this monster, was on the street the time that happened. This policy came about 20 years ago, and the city has reversed its own policy of reporting juvenile individuals to the feds when they commit felonies. That was reversed by this administration, a 20-year-old policy. As it comes to this particular individual, in March of 2008, before the homicides of the Bolonga family, this individual was captured by the San Francisco Police Department on gun-related charges and gang-related charges. He was handed over. Well, the sheriff's department called the ICE officials, the immigration officials, and said, we have this individual in custody. Do you want him? They said no.
Michelle, you say basically the blood here, the blood is on San Francisco because it is a sanctuary city and did nothing about it.
Absolutely, and the blood is on the hands of your guest as well as a former representative and official of that county. That mother has every right to go after this city and sue them, and if I were her, I would do it right now. In fact, if she needs any help, she can join me, and we will, with all my members, stand behind her, and every mother in America will. This is going on in Arizona, in Phoenix. Sanctuary cities are on the blood of the hands of Senator Dianne Feinstein, who was the mayor back 20 years ago.
Joe?
This started back when she was there, and every mayor that since has been in that position of mayor, city council is responsible for the death of these. This is a slaughter. This isn't a death. This isn't a murder. This is slaughter.
Joe, you only have about 10 seconds. Please respond, Joe.
Well, we can't play into the dramatics of selective fact-finding here, and that's exactly what's going on. We have to look exactly at what happened with this individual. We have to look at what happened exactly with this individual, and if the feds had had a policy and there had been better cooperation, if the feds had taken him off the street in March, this would have never happened.
All right, Michelle and Joe, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. It's a horrible story, but I got to leave it there. Thank you both so much for joining us.